My name's Grant Cardone. This is the Cardone Zone every day, every damn day. I'm going to show you how to get money a lot cheaper than this. Hey, get yourself in a position to sit in that chair right there. Are you the solution or are you the problem?
Yeah, well, we're talking about what does it take?
They don't know you and they're not thinking about you. They do know you and they're not thinking about you.
They forgot you. My name's Grant Cardone. You are in the Cardone Zone where I wake you up, I shake you up, I punch you in the face, but mostly, I'm that good uncle.
What's happening, Grant Cardone?
Yeah, what's happening, man? You got a deal or you got a question? Hey, welcome Monday mornings, every Monday morning, Cardone Zone. I said the Cardone Zone brings you my two favorite words in the world is the real estate. Real estate. I mean, it's so real to me. It's so favorite to me. It's so rhythmic to me. It's so Art Basel to me that I even see it sometimes as one word, real estate. Real estate. Freedom, baby. Freedom, okay? Now, for 35 years, you guys have known me because I'm in sales and I teach courses on sales and negotiating and closing deals and follow-up. What you didn't know was this whole 35 years, I've been dumping all my extra dough that I hustle my butt off for, like you do. You guys work really hard, and I took all the extra money. See, I got to sell this many seats. I got to sell this many tickets for the 10X Growth Conference, and this much will be profit. Okay? Like that much will be profit. This is how business works, right? You got to do this much to end up with that much. Mm-hmm. Now, what most people don't know is they understand that. Yeah, I understand. That's called margin. That's called profito. What most people don't even understand how to run a business and make it profitable. What even smaller number of people know how to do is take the leftovers, the profito, the margin, and invest it into something real that goes on to produce money for you even when you're sleeping. This is what Warren Buffett said. He says, if you don't figure out how to earn money when you sleep, you're going to spend your every waking moment earning money for the rest of your damn life. I think he probably didn't use the word damn, but you know what I'm saying? Look, your earned income is great. You work hard for it. Everybody does that. Everybody works for their earned income. It's the highest tax money in the world. The question is, will you start taking the leftovers, the margin, the savings, and investing it into real estate? I was on the phone with a buddy this morning, good buddy of mine. We started our careers at exactly the same time. We both started with nothing from the same town, Lake Charles, Louisiana. He lived in Sulphur. I think he's got, what do you tell us he's got, a couple $1 million? Yeah,
1.5.
Okay, so let's say he's got $2 million. You know why? Because that money, he's put that money into house equity, stock market, retirement accounts, 401ks, okay, and cash. This is where his money sits. He works his ass off. This guy's got unbelievable work ethic. He earns about $600,000 a year. Oh my God, he's doing so good. Yeah, he is, but remember, 30 years, he and I have been doing exactly the same thing. I'm going to spend $3 million this year on fuel and taking care of my plane. That's what he's got over the last 30 years. The difference is not the work ethic. The difference is what we did with our leftovers. While he was putting money in a retirement account right here in a 401k, I was putting money into real estate like what's behind me right there. Right? Now look, you're investing in that piece of real estate right there for 30 years. You're in it. It's producing cash flow. You're paying it down, and it's going up in value. Watch what happens here, okay? I'm getting money for it. I receive money for my investment. That's good. That's the same thing as a job. I put time in, I get something back. But watch the other two things that real estate does, and I'm going to show you today how to start buying stuff with other people's money without your money. Watch. Over 30 years, I buy that piece of real estate for whatever the number is, $90,000 or $90 million. The renters are paying down the debt while appreciation takes place. You're getting the two most perfect freaking waves. It's being paid down by other people, and whoa, what am I doing here? The debt's being paid down. Let me just do this again. The debt's being paid down, and the value of the property is appreciating. Call me the bolt. Okay, no, what did he do? He took his money and put it in a house. So I got to live somewhere. You didn't have to live there, dude. He's got equity. He's got hundreds of thousands of dollars paying him nothing right now. Stock market. He lost 100 last week. I hope he's watching right now. Bang, bang, bang. Sometimes you just got to wake up. He lost 100 grand last week in the stock market. The 401k, most of it is in cash because now he's been beat up so many times. It's like old Mike Tyson says, everybody's got a fight plan until they get punched in the face. See, everybody's like, oh, I'm in the stock market until you lose 500 points. Like it's off today and off Friday and off Thursday and now, by the way, off for the year. If you bought Facebook 4 months ago, you lost 40% of your money in 4 months.
What's the biggest difference between you and your friend, though? I mean, why do you think he chose that route?
He bought a house, dude, and I went and bought apartments. For every house he bought, you only buy one house. I bought a $6 million apartment building, and then a $12 million apartment building. Okay, so look, today's about you. What are you going to do? I want to show you today. If you don't have any money, which everybody does, everybody has money. It's how much money do you have, or how much money do you have access to? See, this gentleman right here, he's got access to a lot of money. But my first deal, I was broke. This is what most people don't understand. My first deal was $78,000. And hey, look, I just finished doing a 4-hour live training on that this weekend. I think you can find it at grantcardone.com/REI. It's $149. It's 4 hours long. It's going to give you, how worth it was it, Brian? You watched the whole thing.
I mean, it's worth 40 grand.
Okay.
Or more.
Okay, I start the entire program saying, look, I bought my first deal with 3 grand. Guess what? The 3 grand wasn't mine. I had to get it from somebody else. There's the first house I bought. I'm going to show you how to do this and how to create a plan that will create financial freedom for you. That house is available in every city in America today, right now, in your market, in your backyard. I could go, you start where you're located. Start where you're located. Do not go outside of a market you don't know. Go where you live. Start where you live. Make a commitment. I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to buy the house as my house, and then I'm going to get a loan on that house, or I'm going to get investors to invest with me on that house, and then I'm going to either flip the house or rent the house. There's only 2 things you can do with it. You're going to fix it and sell it. You're going to flip it to somebody else that wants to sell it, or I'm going to put in somebody that can pay the rent here. Now, I could have done this. If I would have done this 20 times, I would have been worth $10 million just on that house with that money. And I'll show you that when we come back from break. Can you find 3 grand? Look, if you can make an excuse to say, I can't find it, I'm broke, I got problems, everybody around me is broke. If you have the energy to make those excuses, trust me, just save that energy and go find 3 grand. Because you have the energy to say, I can't find it. There's $3,000 somewhere. Mama, daddy, uncle, aunt. If your life depended on it, could you find $3,000 to own something that's worth $78,000? When I come back from break, I'm going to show you how to get somebody else to pay the debt, how to get a loan. Or, hey, don't do a loan because you love Dave Ramsey. You spooned up with him, so your boy Dave Ramsey's going to keep you small. But anyway, you don't want any debt. I'll show you how to do it with no debt, get you some investors. I want to show you exactly how I got started. I'm going to show you how to start with a single family home if you want to. 2 units, 4 units, 8 units. Over $1 billion worth of real estate I've accumulated all day, every day. I'm looking at deals. how to buy it, how to find it, how to negotiate it, how to talk to brokers. But I'm going to go real deep with you, and I'm going to show you how to buy and start with the smaller deals.
I want you to have an experience that you will never, ever forget.
Mail tag. More sales in less time. Know when your links are clicked on within your emails. Track performance metrics, giving you unlimited real-time email tracking. We give you precise email scheduling. Make sure your emails arrive at the right time every time. Increase your open rates and perfect your multi-time zone sending. We automate your follow-up process. See how it can work for you? Try it completely free for 2 weeks.
Welcome back, Cardone Zone, real estate investing made simple. My name's Grant Cardone. I do this for you every Monday for free. By the way, if you want my newest real estate course, 4 hours, I think it's $149. Yes. 4 hours long, $149, 4 hours. This course is on sale between now and Christmas, unless we sell more than I want to sell, and then I'll be like, no, and I'll pull it. So it could happen today. We could sell everything I want to sell today. It's $149, Christmas present to you. Save yourself $1,300. Got a massive announcement coming this weekend. Okay, I mean, for me to even tell you what the massive announcement is, though, I got to show you some other stuff, and I don't want to show you that right now, so I'm not going to tell you anything else. I can just tell you it is a massive announcement. If you want to see more about that, go to CardoneCapital.com. CardoneCapital.com. Oh, yeah, I know how to work it. CardoneCapital.com, dude, it's going to be crazy. I mean, the announcement is so huge, I can't even tell you what it is, but I can tell you, get your paperwork in to CardoneCapital.com, CardoneCapital.com. Can you throw up that little thing?
With the fourplex?
No, that little thing that I'm supposed to say to people.
Oh.
Show that little thing, okay? Okay.
The little
So look,
legend.
I'm going to show you if you. CardoneCapital.com. Register there. Make sure you get your paperwork in. I got a massive announcement. Look, when I got started investing in real estate, I was not an accredited investor. I could not invest with Blackstone. I could not buy. Even if I had the money, I was not qualified to buy this deal. I could not have got a loan on this deal. I could not manage the deal. They wouldn't have given me funding on the deal. If I'd have had all the money, I couldn't have bought this deal. You agree with that, Ryan?
For sure, yeah.
So what I had to do, rather than being a little bitch, okay, I had to find out what I could buy. Look, real estate's a good deal. If you got to be convinced that real estate's a good deal, if you don't get it, then don't invest in real estate. But most people that invest in real estate because they're simple. They're simple people. They're like, okay, real estate. It's real, indicator. It's real. It's a real investment. I'm going to put $3,000 down on the real investment. I'm going to finance the $75,000 if you can get credit. I know there's some of you out there that don't have credit. That's fine. I can show you how to do it with no credit. $75,000. I knew the neighborhood. It was in my backyard. I had an office down the street. I'm like, this is a good neighborhood long term. I'm going to show you how to get rich right here, right now, Monday in the Cardone Zone. The note on that little bad boy will be $4,500 a year. Like if you guys don't get that this is stupid, like the second I see this, I'm buying that deal. That means the payments on that house are $375 a month. Now the thing that you need to know now is, will somebody pay me rent greater than the $375? Where can I buy? You guys are in New York. Where can I buy a house for $75,000? Dude, start looking. Quit freaking running your face about what you can't find and start looking for what you can find. In every market, there's a deal. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Chicago, Baltimore, New York, Buffalo, Syracuse, Sacramento, Orlando, San Francisco, Tucson, Phoenix, Denver, outside of Denver, Boulder, where they smoke weed. You guys can find weed, but you can't find a deal. You know where the strip joints are. You know where the porn sites are. Put some freaking time and energy, man, into finding deals that pay you money. This deal, when I bought it, was renting for like $500 a month. I bought the deal for $375 a month. I rented it to these two sisters for $500. Doesn't seem like a big deal, right? Hey, it was the first time in my damn life that I made $125 a month without going to work. First time in my life. Oh, that was only times 12, $1,440 a year. I put $3,000 down. I borrowed the money from my mom. I got my money back in 2 years if the rents don't change. How do you guys think this isn't a good deal? This is a 48% return on my investment. When's the stock market paid you that? When in your lifetime have you earned 48% on your money? I put $3,000 down and I'm earning $125 a month. Now I know some of you right now, it's only $125. The reason you don't have money is because you say only in front of the word of money. Just 125. It's just, I can't get rich on 125. Check this out. I'm going to show you how wrong you are. You don't understand time, number of units, multiplication, the power of what happens. Okay, watch what happens. I'm going to take 30 years. I'm going to take 2007. Look, I'm going to take, what year was that for me, Ryan? Do you remember 1980 what? When you bought that? Yeah. 86. 1986. 2017. I put some humps in there, didn't I? Okay. Something like that maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. We got 1995 in there. We got 2000 in there. We got 2000, 2005, 2007. We got all that stuff that happened in there. 1995. The credit and loan debacle. It was almost 2,000 banks went under in America. Most of you don't even remember that. Freaking, it was suicidal, dude. Internet bust right here. 2008, worst housing crash in the history of the United States and definitely my lifetime. Watch what happened here, okay? The payments, the rents on that deal were $500 a month back then. Today, the rents on that property are $1,250 a month. I think $1,250 to $1,500. That's the rents. Do you understand what that means? This is what I was trying to show you earlier, this, okay? Okay, this thing right here. Watch what happened. I owed $75,000 on the house. Over 30 years, if I would have kept that house, what would I own that house today?
Nothing. Taxes, expenses.
I don't know anything, man. The house has been paid for 1 year. I just paid for it. This year. It was paid off this year, right? If I had 30 years to that. Mm-hmm. Plus 30, yeah. Okay. What year are we in?
18. Two years ago.
Good. House is paid for. Who paid the house off?
The renters.
What did I pay for the house?
$3,000.
$3,000. Okay. That house today is worth $450,000. Okay. $78,000 got paid to zero and went like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. See what happens here? The debt gets paid down by other people and the marketplace appreciates, okay? Basically, time and money. This is what wealthy people know. I need to get time and I need to get money. How did I get time and money? I got time from them. The rent paid me for time. Now, if all you say is, oh, that's a decent deal, $75,000 went to $450. No, $75,000 didn't go to $450. $3,000 went to $450. Mm-hmm. I didn't pay $75,000 exactly. Okay, I paid $3,000 for this deal that I borrowed from my mama. Thank God my mama's not around anymore. My mama see this, she'd be like, you owe me more money than what you paid me.
Where's my cut?
Where's my cut of that? Okay, thank God she's not around anymore. God bless my mama. Okay, now that's one thing, right? Bang. I only made $447,000.
Stop the madness.
More than your job paid you.
Yeah.
I know some of you out there going to work 50 years and not get paid that much money. One deal paid me that much money, okay? Now check it out. But that's not the whole story. That's the appreciation part of the story. The other part of this story is this, the cash flow. The payments, the rent, it was $500. Now those rents are like $1,500. Okay, so let's just average it. Let's say somewhere in there, I made $300 a month. I'm just going to be super conservative. 300 times 12 times 30. Mm-hmm. Paid me another $108,000 in cash flow while I waited through the credit collapse, 1995, through the internet bust, 2000, 2001, through 2008, the worst housing crash in the history of the United States of America. Okay, now, so I made $563,000. Oh, my mama, I hope you're not watching this from heaven. Okay, I made $563,000 on one house. What if I'd have bought 10 of these? 10 times $563,000. Oh my God. $5,630,000. I'd be worth $5 million. What did I pay for that?
$30,000.
30 grand. That's paying attention now? You should be. Now the question is, how can I start buying deals with other people's money? The first other people's money is the bank. It's not other people. It's not friends. You got to go get a loan from the bank. I talked about this. I spent 4 hours on this in a real estate program that we shot right here in this studio Saturday. Get that program. Learn how to do this. My name's Grant Cardone. You're in the Cardone Zone. We're talking about real estate. We got the phones are loaded. We're going to look at a couple deals when we come back from break. Don't go to a place. Get rich. I want to show you exactly how I got started. I'm going to show you how to start with a single family home if you want to. 2 units, 4 units, 8 units. Over $1 billion worth of real estate I've accumulated. All day, every day, I'm looking at deals. How to buy it, how to find it, how to negotiate it, how to talk to brokers. But I'm going to go real deep with you, and I'm going to show you how to buy and start with the smaller deals.
Wealth Dynamics is an independent wealth creation firm. We have products and services that help you make money, keep money, and multiply money. You cannot build wealth without doing all 3 of these things. We save our clients 25% on debt, insurance, taxes, and investment fees, increase income by 30%, guarantee tax-free liquid savings with cash flow banking, and secure 8 to 10% fixed annual returns on your investments without Wall Street. On average, we can do this in the first 90 days of working with you. Simply schedule a free consultation with a wealth coach. Our services often cost you nothing more than what you're already spending. Go to wealthdynamics.com/contact to schedule your free consultation. Chris Root of Hustle Wholesaling.
Chris is in the interesting real estate space, but he's figured out a little niche of it, flipping deals, what he calls wholetailing and wholesaling.
I want to show you how to get into real estate without making all the mistakes I have.
He actually doesn't own the real estate. What he does is he buys a contract. You don't actually buy the contract, you control the contract.
Correct.
Visit chrisroot.com to book a call right now.
Let's
couple of years, AI machines have made their way into our homes, the battlefield, our workplace, and even into our hands in the form of smartphones with voice recognition. Digital assistants for the home represent an opportunity if you know how to take advantage of them. That is where Nico's Computer Engineering comes in.
Computer Engineering is here to find a unique solution for you.
Over the last couple
Hey, welcome back. Real Estate Investing Made Simple. Grant Cardone here in the Cardone Zone. Ryan Secco's with us. Ryan's going to filter some of your thoughts into the deal. I just showed you how to make a $5.6 million on 10 $3,000 investments. What would you have to know to do that? You'd have to know your market. You'd have to know market values. You'd have to know rents. You'd have to know how to be a landlord. You'd have to know how to fill up a property, how to keep people in the properties. Anybody can do this, folks. No college degree necessary. Okay? There's nothing that can keep you from doing this. Now, if you are in Lake Charles, Louisiana, I grew up in Lake Charles. I go to Lake Charles. I go on the LoopNet today, and I'm like, hey, I just found a deal for $49,000 in Lake Charles. Right there? 2924 7th Street. 50 grand. Okay. The fact that it's 50,000, I know that guy will take a discount. It's been on the market for 113 days. It is November, December, January, February. This deal will not sell. I'll tell you what, I'll pay you 50 grand if it sells before March. It will not sell between now and then. That means this guy owns this deal for another 4 months. 4 months at any number, carrying cost of 3 grand a month. If it costs him 3 grand a month, and whatever, roof could happen, property taxes could happen, anything. $12,000 from that. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the full 50, but I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you right now rather than give it to you in March. This is not the only $50,000 house on the market in that market. But even if I gave him 50, I could go with no money and no loan. I could go to him and say what? Hey man, this is what I'm gonna do, all right? I'm gonna sign a contract saying you'll sell me that deal for 50 grand. Is that fair? I don't want to take delivery of the thing until March. What does that do for you, and why would you do that for me? Because first of all, you're not selling it till March anyway. November, December, January, nobody's buying it, nobody's looking, nobody's gonna make a decision. It ain't gonna happen. You agree with that, Ryan? Mm-hmm. It's cold, it's wet, we got Christmas coming, dude. You got New Year's. They're not looking right now, but I am. That's why I always buy deals at the end of the year. We got 2 or 3 deals we're trying to close right now. End of the year is always good. Everybody pays attention to Santa Claus. Okay, so watch. I'm gonna buy the deal now. I'll give you the 50 grand. I need to do due diligence on the deal. Okay, I'll give you the 50 grand and I'll give it to you in March. I'm gonna give you a deposit, $1,000 right now. Okay, I need 30 days to do my due diligence. Here's a check right now. Hold the 1,000. 30 days from now, I give you the go ahead, and this money goes non-refundable. Is that a fair deal, Ryan?
Yeah.
Now I'm controlling a $50,000 piece of property for $1,000. Can you show the image of it again? I already know what I'm going to renegotiate the guy with. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to find some structural problems. I'm going to find concrete moving around. I'm going to find out the slab moved around. I'm going to go in there and just say, hey, I got my slab guy in here, my cousin. He said, we slab is adjusting. It's starting to move around because we in this gumbo mud, dog. The roof, we got some leaks because I saw some leaks. I saw some mildew in there. And then I got this thing and I got that thing and I got that thing and I got this thing and I got the garage I got to fix and I got landscaping this. And you hadn't spent any money there and you did this and you did that. And dude, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a check for 38 grand right now and we're going to close in January. Oh, goddamn. You got anybody else making you an offer? Do you have anybody else making you an offer? Do you have anybody else that's giving you money? Do you have anybody else that's done due diligence on your piece of property? Don't blame me, dude. Okay? Blame Mother Nature for tearing your roof up. Blame Mother Nature because it rains in the place. Blame Mother Nature because you got roaches in the place. I didn't make the roaches. You did. Termites all up in the garage. Not my fault. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on God. Dude, I'm just trying to buy your deal, okay? This is what I'll do. I'll buy your deal for 38 grand. In that 30-day due diligence period, you had time to figure out the rents in that marketplace. Any idea what the rents are over there in this part of the market, Ryan?
$600.
Okay, $600. Let's say they're $600 a month rents. Let's say I'm going to paint that place white. Wouldn't that place look good in white? Psst. Take all that red brick, it's ugly, dirty, paint it white. Get rid of all that hedge, throw some fertilizer out there, the grass gets green, okay? I'm going to get a $600 a month rent. Let me see if I can go to somebody to give me a loan for $38,000. What would a terrible interest rate be on 38 grand? Right?
6.5%.
Well, what if it was hard money? What if my credit's just nasty?
12%.
Times 0.12. Okay, my payments are going to be $4,560 a year at 12%. I'm going to go to some loan shark, badass, mafia, fucking connected, fucking killer, okay? I'm going to be like, I'm going to give you 12% on your money. Give me 38 grand, dude. I'm going to give you the title on the house. You can hold the title on the house, right? I got a great deal on this house. I'm $12,000 under market, okay? My payments are $4,560 a year, $4,560 divided by 12. That equals $380. I make $220 on somebody else's money. You guys think that what I'm doing at Cardone Capital is somebody else's money? Somebody else's money is Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, City National, the mafia. I'm going to make $220 12 times this year. How much is that? $2,460, one deal. What if I could do that 10 times? Make an extra 25 grand a year while I wait for the tenants to pay it down and the acceleration to take place. My name's Grant Cardone. You're watching How to Create Wealth Investing in Real Estate. We do this every Monday for you. If you're on YouTube watching, post your damn comments. Post your questions. If you hate me, please say that you hate me. Because I need my haters. I need some new ones because I'm converting the old ones.
Yeah, can we do some questions really quick?
Please, let's do it. And we got callers too.
Yeah. Jenna's asking, so this is your hometown, right? Say you moved to Florida. Would you go back to your hometown and buy 10
if I move to Florida, then I need to know about my hometown. All towns are the same, folks. Every town's got a mall. Every town's got red lights, green lights, okay? Like they're all the same. Every town in America is the same. If I took you on my plane and flew you into the Midwest, blindfolded you and got you off the plane and said, where are we right now? I guarantee you, you're going to be like, looks kind of like where I live. Bring you to the mall, Regal Seminar. Bring you to the mall. It's like Sears is there. All cities are the same, man. Like they're just a little warmer, a little colder. You can't tell Raleigh right now because it's covered in snow. So you would think right now we were in Toronto, in Raleigh. But if I go to Toronto, I'm going to see what? People that can't afford homes there because they're $1 million condos going vertical, but they can rent for $2,400 a month and have a nice warm place to live.
If you were going to partner up with somebody on some of these deals, right? Because if you run out of money, how would you set it up? How would you structure the deal?
First thing I would go is I'd go to a debt guy. I'd pay somebody high interest and I'd give them a piece of the deal.
So a hard money lender?
A hard money lender. I'd go to a guy and say, I'll pay you 12%. I wouldn't give him a piece of my deal. If my deal's a good deal, I negotiated 12 grand off this deal. I don't want the mafia getting the 12 grand. I'll give them 12% though. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, 12%? Dude, that's what you want. You want the 12 grand. You want the score. There's a good chance, in my scenario, I said you make $2,400 off this. There's a good chance you could fix this, put a tenant in it, and really what you would do is this. If they're $600 a month rents now, if I fix the place up, is there any chance I get another $150? Yep. I could get $700. Let's say $700 times 12, $8,400. And I could go to some doctor or chiropractor and say, dude, I already got a tenant in the deal. I've already done the work. Okay, sell it to me. I'll sell it to you for 50 grand. Because now it's got paint. What did I pay for it? 3. I paid 3. Right? I owe my guy 38. So 3, I owe him 35,000. Right? Remember? I paid 38 for it. I renegotiated the deal. I make $12,000. That's 400% on my money, but it's just 3 grand. You just started with 3 grand, right? So Now, can I do that 10 times? That's the 10x principle. How many times can I do something? The number of units, the number of doors is going to determine how much wealth you create. You can't do this at your job, folks. There is no job that allows you to do this.
This question comes up a lot. Would you partner with family?
Yes, I would partner. I'd partner with anybody that'll let me do my deal. Partner with family. I partner with friends. Partner with cousins, uncles, aunts, strangers. Your friends and family are gonna be a lot easier than a stranger. If you can't convince your mama to do it with you, I don't know how you're gonna convince Michael over at the family office to do it with you. Oh God, I don't like to mix business and family. You know, because you don't know what you're doing. If it's a good deal, you'd want to mix your family. My family invests with me at Cardone Capital. My twin brother, my sister, people that have known me the longest invest with me. Why? Because I know what the hell I'm doing. They trust me and I trust me. If you don't trust you, don't get money from your family. Mm-hmm. I think that's the problem.
I agree with that 100%.
I don't want to do business with my family because you don't trust yourself. Mm-hmm. You don't know the market yet. You know this, though. Real estate's going to continue to go up in value as we pay the debt down. That's what we know. Go ahead and bring the first caller in. This is what's going to happen. This thing, we got to figure out what this is called. This is a force delta. It's a force delta. Basically, debt gets paid down. That's why I want to use debt, and appreciation takes place. So if you know that, now all you got to do is focus on, can I keep the property, and am I picking in good locations where I get that?
Like an equity spread, right?
Yeah, it's a spread. It's a spread. This is wealth. Yep. In between the debt being paid down and appreciation take place, you create wealth. You don't do that on a job. I got plenty of jobs. You don't create wealth on a job. You create income on a job.
Brandon, Ohio.
Brandon, what you got? You got a deal? You got a question?
I got a deal, Uncle G.
Bring it on, ding dong.
Bring it. 10 units at $4,895,000.
Yep. I see that.
You want to go on LoopNet? You want the address?
Yeah, sure. I'm all over there waiting for you to do something.
21981 Libby Road.
21981
Libby Road?
Libby Road. 21981.
Let me guess, this deal's in Ohio, right?
Correct.
Good for you. Sherwood Village Apartments, Bedford Heights, Ohio.
Correct.
Yeah, I like it, man. How'd you find this deal?
LoopNet.
You on the Loop Nuts?
LoopNet.
Oh, LoopNet.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here, man.
We've got jokes today, folks. We've got jokes.
You got it all. You know, it's easier to have fun when you got money coming in. You don't have to work for it every day. Just telling you. I mean, I do this show, guys, for you guys because I want you guys to all get invested in real estate, however you do it. Maybe you need to do it with, what's his name?
Brandon.
Okay. So Brandon, how much is this piglet?
$4,895,000.
Is this your first deal?
Yes.
Okay, so the deal's $4 million. Look how good our callers are getting, man. $4,895,000. All right. Do you have the money down for this deal?
I'm going through a private lender.
Okay.
So are you getting the $1.5 million from a private lender, or are you going to get lent the whole amount?
Correct.
No, what's correct?
The 1.5. I'm getting the 1.5 down DP.
Okay.
And the deck.
And then how are you going to get the other 3.5 covered?
The bank, the partner.
Okay, good. That's right. Oh, he's been reading my book, right? You've been reading my material?
Heck yeah, Uncle G.
Okay, what's the NOI on this pig?
213-601.
213?
Yes.
Dude, that's awesome. Dude, I kind of like this deal already. Let me see. I don't know why I like it. I don't really like the way it looks.
213,000.
215 for the debt. 215 to the bank. And yeah, well, where's the money?
Four cap.
I don't know, dude. We got issues. Over leverage. We don't have any NOI to support this. You're not going to get a loan on this deal. You need an NOI of at least $2,700,000 to support that much debt. That's called the 1-to-5 debt coverage ratio.
262,000, right?
How much is the NOI again?
It's 213,000.
How much is
213.
How much?
213. That's what it says in the pro forma.
Doesn't work.
213,000, correct? Yeah.
The debt's
He would
$215.
he would need an NOI of 265 to get to the 125.
270,
Yeah,
that's what I
exactly.
said,
Right.
man.
Yep.
Yeah. Deal doesn't work, man.
This was the NOI from 2017, what they sent me.
Yeah, it's not going to change much. How you
I
feeling?
got another one, Uncle Chief, 30 units.
I hope so. Hope
That
you got
one doesn't
another one.
work.
Tell you what, I like this property though that you just showed me, bro. Like it's a good looking property. 110 units for
Yep,
$4 million. Okay, wait a minute. Let me take another look at this, man. I got a C-class property, 81% occupied. That's a problem. It was built a year after I was burned. I might go buy this myself. Give me another deal. Let's go talk about something else. I think I know how to buy
30
this.
units.
I might go buy this deal myself, though. I'm going to tell you right now. You live there?
Yeah, I live here.
Dude, I'm going to rent it back to you, man. What are you paying a month? What are you paying a month, man?
About $5,000 a month.
No. What do you pay a month to live? Do you live at the property?
No, I don't live at the property. No, I live in a house in Euclid, Ohio.
Okay, yeah. So what are the rents at this joint? Do you know?
They make about between $650 and $700 rent.
What do you say?
250 to 700.
No, $650 to $700.
Oh.
Oh, good. So let's say $700. Let's say 110 units times $600 a month. This is what this thing should be doing. I mean,
660.
times 12. That's $792,000 a year. Okay. Times, what do I use? I use my 90-50-6 rule. 90-50-6 rule. The 90-50-6 rule, right? Times 0.90%. That's $712,000 of the $600 a month. Oh my God, this is complicated. Times $360,000 of that number, 356, sorry. Okay, that leaves me with 356. There's no way this place would cost that much money to operate. You agree with that, Ryan? Mm-hmm. I could probably operate this thing for $300,000. That'd just make it better. 356 divided by, I want at least an 8% return. 356. On this deal, I want at least an 8 cap. $4.4 million. I could pay $4,450,000. How much do they want for this deal?
4.8.
See, that gets me an 8 cap right there. Like I would try to buy this deal. I'd put this deal under contract right now, dude. I'd put it under contract and renegotiate. Let me see how long it's been on the market. I love this deal. Okay, let's go to our next caller. I love that deal, but you got to fix the NOI on this thing. This thing's got issues. And you want to buy a property that's got issues, folks. Or you want to invest with somebody that knows what the hell they're doing, that knows how to take care of issues, knows how to renegotiate, knows how to raise rents, knows how to get rid of deadbeats and Section 8s. I didn't say that in the same sentence, did I? Deadbeats and the Section 8s that you have to get out of the property so you can take the rents from $250 to $600. Next caller. Ronaldo, do you have a deal? Or, there's no way you got a deal in Venezuela. They're burning stuff down to the ground there. What's up, man?
I don't have it. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
Come on, man. You come into my growth conference? You come into the Miami Growth Conference?
Yeah. We spoke 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually attending the real estate program.
Oh, dude, awesome. You're going to love that. I'm doing 2 days, by the way. Everybody out there, February 4th and 5th, $10,000, 2 days. There's only about 50 to 60 people allowed. Only got 50 to 60 seats to sell. It's a $10,000 program. 2 days with me talking real estate only. What's your question?
Nice, man. I'll be there.
Good. What's your question?
Hey, Grant, I don't know if you remember, but 2 weeks ago we discussed an example deal with two different debt scenarios. One with a P&I and the other with an interest-only loan.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes, yes, yes.
Well,
I woke up this morning thinking about that conversation.
Yeah, it was very similar to the one from the last caller, okay? So the reason I wanted to run that exercise is to show the huge impact a loan has on your rate of return whenever the debt service is greater than the purchase cap rate. We already talked about that. So in that example, the P&I debt yielded 2.3% cash on cash, while the interest-only loan leaves you with a 6.2%, which is almost 200% a difference.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
Can you please underwrite the deal again? Because I have a couple of questions that will help anybody who's looking to invest in real estate.
Okay. How much is the NOI on the deal?
Okay, it's very simple. It was a $5 million deal. The NOI is $250, and the cap rate was 5%.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so the debt service with the P&I was $215,000, and yielded a cash flow of $35,000.
Yep.
And the interest-only loan was $157,000, with a cash flow of $93,000.
Yeah. The NOI is 250, right?
Yeah, 250. Yeah.
So the debt coverage on this deal is going to be the interest-only debt coverage. I don't think you're going to get to 6% on this deal, but let's find out. 250, and that's a lazy number because it ends in zeros. 157.5.
What's your interest rate?
Well, in the P&I, the figure was 6.15, and with an interest only was 4.5.
Yeah, no, you're right, dude. 6.1% return. I like it. Renegotiate the price on it. That's all you got to do. I like the deal. Do the interest only. Don't do the P&I. You already paid it down. You paid it down when you bought it. You're going to take $5 million. You're going to put $1.5 million. If you guys can negotiate another $200,000 or $300,000 off that $5 million, you win because you did that. And you should. You should renegotiate the price 3 or 4% if the deal is too skinny. If it's not too skinny, just lay down, buy the deal, and move on with your life.
The only thing I'll add is the reason why you're getting a negative, why your return on investment is dropping, is because you're negative leverage, right? You're going into this thing buying it at a 5 cap. Your interest rate fully amortized at 6.1 is negative.
No. The interest rate. It amortized. That's a rate factor, though, Ryan. That's not a rate.
No, what I'm saying though is that his interest rate is 6.1 P&I.
No, he's using my rate factor. My 615 rate
that's
factor.
The rate factor.
Not an interest
It's not
rate.
the interest rate.
He's using my factor, my multiplier.
But he's not going to get IO full term on this deal.
No, he's not.
Okay,
So what?
So I mean,
You're going to get maybe 1 or 2 years. If you don't have experience managing property, you're not going to get any interest only.
Okay, but
So
I get clear.
I get up to 10 years. Like we're doing a loan right now. I'm going to get 10 years of interest only. 10 years. The full 10 years of the loan is interest only. Why? Because they know who I am, and I'm putting a lot of money down. Putting 30% down, 35% down on a deal that's $5 million is different than putting 35% down on a deal that's $100 million.
Hey, Grant, you see, but this deal complies with most of what you say a property should have. I mean, it has more than 32 units. It has a good
it's
cap
awesome,
rate on a
dude.
good
It's
market.
awesome. The one thing it's missing though is a seasoned, experienced manager.
Here comes the question. How could you make economical sense when you are a property manager? I mean, if this is leaving you.
I'm not talking about a property
$92,000,
manager. I'm talking about you.
But what if I don't have this experience and I need to hire a property manager? I mean, how much will it cost?
Yeah, it's not about just the property manager. It's about you. It's about your experience managing through cycles. It's about you handling properties, handling people. They want to know about you. Forget the manager. They're going to ask you, dude, they ask me, who's your manager going to be? They know it's not going to be me. They know I'm not going to be. They don't even want me on the property managing the place. Please keep him away.
32 units is anywhere between 8 and 10% typically in normal markets.
Yeah, but even that, even if you had then they're going to be like, how good a manager you have, how much experience you have with this manager, how much do they manage? I got 5,000 apartments. I have one management company, max 2 management companies that I have long-term experiences with. So they're going to look at you as a borrower. Okay, that's why, man, me and you could do that deal together. I wouldn't have any trouble getting all this deal. But they also know I'll know how to negotiate the price. I know how to negotiate with tenants. I know how to raise tenants. I know how to get tenants out. I know how to handle cycles. That I know how to move through problems. Right? That's what that's why the new person has trouble buying these bigger deals. Again, if any of what I'm telling you makes sense, okay, CardoneCapital.com. Go check out what we're doing there. Check out what we're doing there because it's really, really going to be a game changer. Can you put the little thing up when I mention CardoneCapital.com? Okay. So if you're a non-accredited investor, I'm going to have super, super unbelievable news for you later this week. If you're an accredited investor, you need to get your money into CardoneCapital.com because you are registered. You're registered already. You're in there. Let's roll. Okay. We got some great deals sitting there right now. You can see the deals we're looking at. We're taking advantage of an interest rate sensitive market right now. We're buying great properties that cash flow. Look, all these properties have a risk with them though. And the risk is this. It's not like they're going to not be there tomorrow. The risk is, can you weather pullbacks? Can you weather contractions? Can you weather bad news, right? Right now, the stock market's got a lot of bad news in it. And it's going to continue to be bad news, and people's values in the stock market and the 401ks goes down in value. That's not what really happens in real estate. Real estate just sits there, and then over time it just starts going up in value because it follows its rent growth. Okay, next caller.
All right, you got Corey in Kentucky.
Corey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. How you doing, Greg? Hey, I want to talk about doing smaller deals before a large deal. I've got a that's starting to do pretty well for me, but and we're wanting to move some of our profits into real estate. Should I pass on a few smaller single-family homes and wait till we can buy an apartment building?
Yep. Yes and no. Okay. Now, look, I spent 4 hours teaching a course Saturday on how you could take single family and do it with single family. Like, I would just get in the real estate game right now. I would get in there. Like, if you only have a little bit of money, start playing the game right now. I spent 2 hours on Saturday of the 4 hours talking about how I could, if I were doing the deal today at 26 years old, I would get in there and start playing the game with $3,000 and flip it and turn $3,000 into $9,000. Don't be greedy. $3,000, turn it into $9,000, get out. Get your win and move, right? The people in Vegas that get beat up are the people that stay at the table. Like, have you ever seen a winner? You walk in there and they got a big stack, and the next morning you see them in there all, right? You stay too long. So get in and get out. You can do flipping. You can do wholesaling. You can do contracts. You can buy contracts, flip just the contract. But see, the reason Ryan's saying is wait is because Ryan's played the game and he knows you just got another job. Mm-hmm. And the job you're taking on when you start doing flipping and wholesaling, I'll promise you, however hard you think you work now at your other job, just multiply that times 2, because this next job is going to be that much. You agree, Ryan?
I would say wait unless you did the contract thing. The only thing that people lack in today's market is creativity. Yeah. And so if you have creativity and you know how to use, like I used to do master lease options. I got one deal under contract. It was a 200K unit for $5,000. Yeah. Master lease option, right? So if you're educated and you have the contracts and you know how to go to these sellers and say, hey, look, I'll buy your deal.
So what'd you do? You had a 200 unit
It was a 4-plex. I bought it for $200K.
Oh, $200,000, yeah.
$200K. I put $5,000 down and I controlled it with a master lease option.
And this is exactly what I was saying in that other scenario with that guy. It was, hey, I'll give you $1,000 and I'm going to control the deal.
That's right.
This is a great time of the year, by the way, to buy time. Hey, I'm closing in March. Mm-hmm. Why you want to close in March? Because you ain't going to close till March anyway, son.
That's right.
It's cold everywhere except Miami. And in Miami, you ain't closing shit this week because you're not Art Basel. Because the only thing happening this week is people getting soaked in art and alcohol. So he took $5,000. He says, hold the $5,000 till I close.
Yep. And I didn't close. I just kept it on a master lease option for 5 years.
January, February, March, April, May. How long can he close? How long do you have?
I had 5 years.
He had 5 years
I
to
controlled
close.
the deal for 5 years.
I'm telling you guys to get 5 months, and this slick dude got 5 years.
And so people are like, how did you do it? The guy didn't want to deal with the tenants anymore.
People are tired.
He was tired. He lived at the property, and he was moving to a new home.
Let me tell you another reason people might not want to close. He might not want to pay taxes now.
He wanted an installment sale.
He wanted an installment sale so he
Right.
doesn't have to pay taxes
That's right.
until 5 years from now. Everybody hates the IRS.
Mm-hmm.
You think they hate you? All you got to do is start saying, hey, would you like to avoid your taxes? Good. Let's not do a sale. I'll give you the 5. Nobody wants to walk from 5. I don't. I'll give you the money in 5 or sooner. I'll pay you every month. Is that what you did?
And I made it super easy. I said, I'll give you $1,000 a month for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about a thing. He kept the loan in his name.
Paid off. It was already paid off.
He owed some money on the deal.
So he bought, and he kept paying his loan.
He kept paying his loan.
So remember, some of these situations that I've gone over this morning, the payments on the deal were $375. You got landowners out there, apartment owners, their payments are nothing.
He was in the
Ryan
deal
said, look,
he was in the deal for $125.
Yeah.
He sold it to me for $200.
And I'm gonna pay you $1,000 a month, and you walk away.
He walked away.
And you can take the property back if I skip, I miss.
That's right.
It's brilliant, dude.
And then
I didn't know you were this smart, dude.
Well, and then
I thought all you could do is hit AP on the plane.
And then what I did on the back end is it's an executable, so you can convert it, right? So you can execute anytime you want
His
it
name
to.
or someone else's, he can actually sell the contract to someone else.
Yep. And so what I did is
What'd you sell it for?
I listed it for $282 and I sold it for $282. I made.
He picked up 80 grand. You know what the return on that is?
Yep.
It's only 80 grand.
It's only 80 grand, but I had 5 grand.
Huh?
I had $5 grand from a car that I sold.
He had $5 grand plus $1,000 a month in it, and he made $82,000.
And I grossed $2,200 a month on.
How many deals did you look at to do this one deal?
A lot. I mean, I sent out a lot of direct
Everybody's
mail
like,
campaigns.
oh my God. You got to become a real estate professional. Know your market. Know what it costs to fix stuff. Know what rents are. Know what it costs to turn somebody. Know what it costs to get somebody out. Know what it costs to evict somebody. Did you have to evict anybody?
Many people. I mean, it was.
Oh my God, I can't imagine doing all that. Then don't. Partner up with somebody that's doing it already. Either way, you want to take advantage of what Ryan just explained. Leverage. Okay? Debt's paid down. Debt's being paid down. It's more like this, really. Okay? The debt's being paid down 30 years. Who's the debt being paid down by?
The renter.
Okay? And over that 30 years, rents force appreciation. So in here, this right here is wealth. The difference between what you paid, let's say you paid 200 grand here, or 200 million, all you got to do is start adding zeros. I'm trying to figure out, how do I owe 2 billion of this? Watch this. 2 billion, 30 years from now, I owe 0. Who paid the 2 billion? There's like, oh man, you got investors, you're going to be making a piece of other people's money right now. No, dude, I'm getting a piece of this. Like, this is what I want. I want that 2 billion paid off with renters' money, other people's money, while I wait for 2048. The rents are going to be higher, and now this thing's worth 6 billion. My life changed. My church's future 30 years from now, when I'm not around, they're going to get a check every month. I'm bang, bang, bang. My charities, everything I believe in, my kids, my wife, everything, all living standards, problems, situations, forever. So that's what you're doing here. So whether it's 200 grand or $2 billion, you want debt paid down by other people while you sit and wait for rents to go up. Oh, what do you think? What do you think the cash flow of $2 billion worth of real estate will be over 360 months? It'd be freaking enormous, okay?
On $2 billion?
15 million. a month. Yeah. It'll be enormous, right? Okay.
It's not
All right. My name's Grant Cardone. I do this show just for big thinkers and real estate people. You want to get started little, you want to get started big, whatever you want to do, get started. Goddamn, read a book. Okay. Do the real estate program. Do this simple 4-hour program I just dropped. I just created this weekend. It's $149. You want my full program? It's 10 grand. I think it's 10 grand. There's a $5,000. You want to come spend 2 days with me? It's $10,000.
Yeah.
Call my office. You want to figure it out. We only got so many seats. To get in this game.
That's where I learned the most. So the books confused me.
Yeah.
The programs helped me.
Yeah.
So when I got around people who were underwriting deals and who were actually doing deals, because what's going to happen is you're going to go to this program here, the 2-day course that we're going to do.
4th and 5th.
And you're going to meet people with different levels of experience. So some people are going to be beginning, middle.
All day long, we're going to be ripping deals apart.
That's right.
Then you're going to be like, oh, God, I thought that was a good deal. Or, oh, shit, that's a good deal. I want to partner with him on that deal. So this is going to be a great opportunity, grantcardone.com, or call Natalie. I think we need to take these seats over the phone. Don't you love me? Okay. Or you can text Natalie. 212 515 37 72. It's crazy, man. Okay, the webinar page, grantcardone.com/REI. If you want to go back and watch my training, grantcardone.com/REI. We're going to keep that up for this week. It's $149, 4 hours. Guarantee it's a game changer for you. I'll go through all this. No callers. We don't take any callers on that in that training, but so I just sit down and go over through all these scenarios. Get your family's money in real estate. It has been a proven asset class for, I don't know, since Genghis Khan. Like, you want a valuable asset? Buy real estate. Stock market's off 500 points right now. Just so y'all know. Okay, if you invested any money in the stock market January 1 last year, you're a loser right now. You've been through a year of nothing but bullshit drama too. Up 500, down 500, up 500, down 500. I don't want drama around my money, okay? Real estate doesn't do this and that. It doesn't, these big apartment buildings that we buy, they provide cash flow every month, okay? All right. Thanks for watching today. If you got any questions, post below. If you didn't like the show, please tell me you didn't like it. Don't be a little bitch coward and just hit dislike. Say something to me, punk. I called you a punk. You know I love you. Okay, God bless you guys. Be great. Great investing.
Let's give Grant a round of applause, guys. Big hand for Rick.
I want to show you exactly how I got started. I'm going to show you how to start with a single family home if you want to. 2 units, 4 units, 8 units. Over $1 billion worth of real estate I've accumulated. All day, every day, I'm looking at deals. How to buy it, how to find it, how to negotiate it, how to talk to brokers. But I'm going to go real deep with you, and I'm going to show you how to buy and start with the smaller deals.
I want you to have an experience that you will never, ever forget. I gotta get it. that you will never, ever forget.
My name's Grant Cardone. This is the Cardone Zone every day, every damn day. I'm going to show you how to get money a lot cheaper than this. Hey, get yourself in a position to sit in that chair right there. Are you the solution or are you the problem?
Yeah, well, we're talking about what does it take?
They don't know you, and they're not thinking about you. They do
forgot
know you, and they're not thinking about you.
They forgot you. My name's Grant Cardone. You are in the Cardone Zone, where I wake you up, I shake you up, I punch you in the face, but mostly, I'm that good uncle.
What's happening, Grant Cardone?
Yeah, what's happening, man? You got a deal or you got a question?